All right, y'all. Shalom. First and foremost, to give all praises, all glory, and all honor to Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Yahawah being a truly powerful, mighty, and holy name of the Most High Heavenly Father, YAHAWASHI being a truly powerful, mighty, holy name of His only begotten Son. Second one, to give double honor to the Apostle Ultimate GreatMillstone, who will well, Salakia. And third one, to say Shalom, Halabakia, Shalawat. You hope you like the spiritual looking forward to the earth, man. So basically, today is just gonna be like a little open forum, man. So yeah, I've been meditating on a few things, and yeah, man, there's been a few things that have been like kind of revealed to me through the spirit, and having to deal with a few different things, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna speak open forum, and I'm gonna get some scriptures, pretty much just quote the scriptures, yada yada. So let me just start, man. I'm not even gonna keep talking, man. Let's get it, man. This is Ezekiel 37 and verse 9, man. And right now we're at a point where we're gonna hear like a lot of open rebuke, man. You see what I'm saying? A lot of open rebuke. A lot of brothers gonna be tested in that. See what I'm saying? And their basically stance on the doctrine, man, on the true doctrine, man. See what I'm saying? And it's just gonna happen, man. And it's just how you take the open rebuke. You see what I'm saying? Because we all went through it, man. We all been rebuked before, you know, through the spirit. See what I'm saying? It's just, do you care about the world, or do you care about your Akim and your brother and what's truth, man? See what I'm saying? Now, do you feel like you've been attacked because you might have said something and you put it up as an open forum, or as something that you were trying to reiterate on, or put your foot down on, and hundreds of people saw it, or thousands of people saw it, and you get corrected through the spirit, and now you feel like you get corrected through the spirit, and now you feel like, you know, you're being attacked? Would it be different if a brother just came to you one-on-one and said it, or does it make a difference because it's the truth? It's not our show, man. See what I'm saying? So you have to understand that we're at that point where things are going to be happening rapidly through the spirit, man. And like, what I mean by that is that like Esau is getting prepared, man. So things are gonna lift on the left hand side, man. And as they lift on the left hand side, he's gonna lift on the right hand side. So the Lord's gonna lift that standard, and he's gonna put the spirit on brothers. As you know, we're his mouthpiece, man. So he's gonna start getting in brothers' asses, man. See what I'm saying? Me too, man. I'm not exempt, and I get rebuked all the time, man. And it is what it is. You got to get in line or not, man, because you got to think we're gonna have Akim confusion of face coming in. You're gonna be seeing a lot of miracles performed, so to speak. A lot of things through the spirit, like, is gonna be happening. Things that are gonna bring in thousands and thousands of brothers. You can't be in the wrong spirit and do that, because you can't have that much power. See what I'm saying? You can't have these type of powers and not be in the right spirit, man, because you can do some really wicked shit that'll make you go all the way to fuck off, man. And with great power comes great responsibility, man. That's why it says that the servant, it says, to whom much is given, much is required, man. See what I'm saying? And basically, if you have known, it's a two-edged sword. So if you know more and he gives you more power, then in that time, and I'm gonna get on it, I don't want to keep talking, man. And then in that time, when you have that power, see what I'm saying, and you going off, then you're gonna be rebuked 10 times, hundreds of times folds much worse than what you're getting rebuked now, man. See what I'm saying? Well, you have little power, so you got to make sure that that's why this is happening, man. You got to understand what time it is, man. That's why you're seeing brothers get corrected more and more, and that's why you're seeing like the Apostle Tahar always says, it's house cleaning time. See what I'm saying? So you're gonna see a lot more correction happen. Why? Because spiritual power is coming, and when you have that much responsibility and that much under your belt, you can make a lot of things happen, man. You can make a lot of people bug the fuck out. You can make a lot of people do what you want. You see what I'm saying? You gotta purge all that out, man. You can be teaching something completely wrong in the doctrine, but when somebody sees that could be a potential man of the Lord, see what I'm saying? The elect aren't going to be swayed anyway, but they can see that, and they can go all the way to fuck off, man. You see what I'm saying? If you performing some spiritual power, man, and then when they go off, guess what? You get rebuked from the Most High for that. But because you have more power under your belt, and I'm gonna get this, man, I don't want to keep talking. Now you're gonna get rebuked on a much higher level, man. See what I'm saying? So the Lord's trying to purge that out right now. See what I'm saying? Through his mouthpieces, he's gonna tell you, hey, you got to get in line, man. He's gonna purge it out right now, because when you have that power, he's not going to be as lenient with you, man. See what I'm saying? It's beyond that point, man. So hey, this is the time that we're coming into, and that's how you know that we're getting really close to the end. So let me just get this. I'm gonna reiterate on a lot of things because I got a lot to go through. So let's get it, man. So the reason why I'm getting this, let me just read it. Ezekiel 37 verse 9, it says, "Then said he unto me, prophesy into the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord God, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live," man. So let me read up a little bit, because this is a really powerful chapter. This is the scriptures, you know, it's all powerful, but let me get it, man. Shit, I'm about to die too. Let's see. Looks like I'm running low on battery, so let me just keep going, man. Sure, the spirit, it says, "The hand of the Lord was upon me, and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones. And he caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry," man. See what I'm saying? So these are those that are dead, man. Because why? Because they chose to transgress the Lord, man. See what I'm saying? So we're in that valley, and what's that valley? The valley of the shadow of death, man. See what I'm saying? So to speak, man. That's the place where judgment is, man. And these people are dead because they don't have the spirit of the Most High YAHAWASHI. They're broken cisterns that can hold no water, like he said, man. He said my people are committed basically two things that they shouldn't have done, man. And one of them is being a broken cistern that they can hold no water, man. See what I'm saying? They forsake the fountain of living water, man, or life, which is YAHAWASHI, man. See what I'm saying? They chose not to listen to the words of the prophets, man. So let me keep going on, man. What the fuck was that? Anyway, it says, "And he said unto me, son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord God, thou knowest." So he said, "Yeah, you already know, man." I said, "Not me, man." He said, it says, "Again, he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord," man. And this is very important, man. Let's get it. It says, verse 5, it says, "And thus saith the Lord God unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, man, and ye shall live. And I will lay sinews." Let's see, man. Verse 7 is going to be pretty important. It says, "And I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring upon flesh upon your bones, upon you, Salakia, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am the Lord God," man. It says, "So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, and bone to his bone," man. So it says, "And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Then said unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, saying unto the wind, thus saith the Lord God, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live," man. So man. So this word, or what we speak through the Most High YAHAWASHI, is not just words, man. So you may hear it, and it's like, I don't even want to get that deep, man, but from our perspective, in these bodies, and as and having to deal with carnality, you know, how it may be, man. You see what I'm saying? We gotta think it from a spiritual, from the fourth dimension perspective, man. See what I'm saying? So we hear the words, we take it as words, but every word has a vibration. You see what I'm saying? And each vibration, that's why it says that the things other than Hebrew have a different force. And I'm gonna get this, man, but you gotta understand it's vibrations, man. So you put out the wrong vibe, and what can happen, man? Because we got to remember that when the Lord, the Most High YAHAWASHI, when he created everything, see what I'm saying? When the Most High Yahweh created, and when he sent YAHAWASHI and the Elohim to form everything, man, it was through vibrations, man. So you see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep going, but I want to reiterate on that. So yeah, man. So it says, verse 7. I'll read it back. So I prophesied, and I was commanded, and I prophesied, and there was a noise. And behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, and bone to his bone, man. So when you're dealing with things like, as far as like casting out, you know, or even healing brothers, the vibration is really what's doing it. Because from our perspective, we're just hearing words, you know what I'm saying? But it's really the vibration behind the words. So that vibration carries through into the spiritual realm. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they hear, man. That's what they go by. It's that vibration, man. That's why it says that things that other in the Hebrew or in any other tongue besides the RAWCHAA and QADASH have not the same force in them, man. That's going to be really important, man. So basically, really the name of the Most High YAHAWASHI is all you need for pretty much anything, man. But I'm not going to touch on that too much right now. I'm going to reiterate on it, you see what I'm saying? But it's very important, man, because you see, we were let me just read. God, so let me get it, man. So let's see, man. So yeah, man, see what I'm saying? So just to reiterate on what I was talking about in the first place, let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Because I said this and I don't want to let it slip because I want to make the point on it. Luke 12 and verse let's see, 47, it says, and that servant which knew, let me get verse 46, the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him asunder, and will appoint his portion unto the unbelievers. And why is that? Let's get it, man. Let's go. It says verse 45, it says, but and if that, let's get it, man. It says 43, it says, blessed is that servant whom the Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing, man. So you see what I'm saying? So we're trying to get everybody in order, man. See what I'm saying? If your brother is rebuking you, it's because he believes that you are his brother, man. It's because through the spirit, see what I'm saying? Because we can, like, especially us with GMS, like, we can tell when somebody's just going all the way the fuck off. We'll call them wicked, see what I'm saying? And we'll just completely just cut that brother up, or cut him up, you know, that nigga up, and throw him to the dogs, man. But when a brother's coming to you humbly and he's not trying to, like, destroy you, see what I'm saying? He's just telling you, you know, hey, this is what it is. And that's the spirit of the Most High YAHAWASHI working through them, saying, hey, you know, like, you have a chance, like, get right, because hey, it's times that it's coming to, you see what I'm saying? It's house cleaning. So you see what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you're in the right spirit, because like I don't want to keep talking about it, but, and I'm going to keep talking about it, but I don't want to waste too much time because my phone's about to die. See what I'm saying? We're coming to a time where you're gonna have great spiritual power, man. And when you have that much power, you're gonna be required more. And if you go off when you have that much responsibility and power, you're gonna get fucked up, man. Let me just point blank period. So let me keep going. It says, verse 44, it says, of a truth I say unto you that he will make him ruler over all that he hath. But if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants and maidens, and to eat and drink and to be drunken, and the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and at a hour when he is not aware, and will cut him in sunder, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers, man. See what I'm saying? So you don't want to be a part of that portion. See what I'm saying? You want to be with the Akim, you see what I'm saying? Because it says that let's get it, man. A faithful servant, roughly paraphrasing, or a faithful brethren is as the medicine of life, man. See what I'm saying? So let's get it. It says, and that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes, man. See what I'm saying? So if you know the Lord's will, but you're not preparing yourself or did according to his will, which would be a part of the having the correct doctrine is a part of his will, man. It says, but he says you're going to be beaten with many stripes, and let's get 48 because the point. Says, but he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes, man. See what I'm saying? So right now you can get beat with those few stripes, even though like right now what you do, you have a very large, you may have following that may be pretty big, you see what I'm saying? But if you're going off, you just gotta correct yourself, man. Pretty clear. You should be like, hey, you know, like I was wrong on this. I'm gonna take heed to it. It is what it is, man. Now, if you don't want to, or if you're not getting it right now, you ain't gonna get it right now. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully, you get it later. You see what I'm saying? But if not, then that was your portion, man. And it says so right now you're not getting beaten with stripes. You have brothers coming at you, you know, very openly and without aggression. See what I'm saying? But Once they, but if you don't get it after the second or third time, then it is what it is, man. I'm not talking to anybody particularly, but if through the spirit, you know, you feel like it's talking about you, then hey, because who is supposed to touch is gonna touch, man. You see what I'm saying? So let's get it. It says, shall be beaten with few stripes. So, and then it says, for the second part, it says, for unto whom so much is given, and of him shall be much required, man. So you see what I'm saying? So when you have more power in that time, or spiritual power, you're gonna be required of a lot, man. And let me touch up on that. Just give me 1 second, man.